Hello, hello, hello. Happy Monday, everybody. Hope you're all doing great. Here comes the chair. That's right, here comes the chair. Angelo, what's going on? Good to see you. Please play Can't Stop by the Chili Peppers. I don't know that one, Mateo. Sorry. I don't know that one. Hey, Craig. Man, how's it going? Craig was one of my students back in 97. Oh my god. 97. I think it was 97. It was at least 97. Colonel Panic. Shucks, it's Monday again. Yes, it is. I'm sorry, but I cannot translate that. My Spanish is terrible. My anything other than English is terrible. So please maybe try and convert it. David G is in the house. Let's see. Mel Douglas says, Satch tonight. No, I don't have any Satch tonight. I don't have any Chili Peppers tonight. I am completely, well, not completely unprepared, but I just don't know those really anymore. Because I don't practice them. Well, yeah, I guess that's why. Let's see. Let's go back and say hi to everybody. We have 26 people on tonight so far-ish, 30-ish. What do we have? Well, it looks like 30, and the comments are kicking. We got 125 comments already. Keep them coming. Last week we were a little light in the comments, but the past 3 weeks, the comments were over 1,000. So let's keep that going. Let's try and shoot for that. Good day, Mr. Formiati. Mr. Formiati, all the way from the future. He is in Tomorrowland over in Australia. Ed B. Metal, what's going on, Ed? I think, Ed, am I correct? You're in Scandinavia? Is that correct? I don't remember. I'm sorry. But pop that in. Dave, who else? Let's see. Let's back up. Jason Hutchins. Hello, Jason. And my sister Vanessa, hello. And Pete Pingle, what's up? Hello, let's rock. Yes, we have. Hello, Mom. Mom is in the house. And Angelo again. And Ed saying hello to everyone. And Blues Music Lover. Good evening, Vince and chat. Good evening to you, too. Thanks for being here. Lots of great peeps hanging out. So no Facebook or Twitch tonight. Interesting. So Facebook just released something, and I don't think it pertains to me yet because I don't broadcast in a Facebook group. But they said that they're going to be discontinuing live streaming in groups. And I think it's starting April 1st. But that could be why half the time nothing is showing up in Facebook. And I don't know, do I have any Facebook comments? I don't think I do. Let's go to Facebook on the other computer. It shows that it's there. Let's see, is it live? Is it actually happening? It is. It's live on my Vince Janella music page on Facebook, but I don't know if it's live on my personal page. I know I keep threatening I'm not going to stream to there anymore, but I paid for a service that allows me to stream to all these other places, but I have to apologize every week to everybody because I never see the Facebook comments. They just don't come through on the software. I don't know why, but no one can tell me why, and that's where we're at with that. All right, let's move along. Here I had Twitch all dialed up and ready to go. Glad I saw the post on Facebook that it was on here. Yes, on YouTube. Yeah, I did that extra post just to, let people know, just in case, because the announcement came earlier this week about Facebook. So I'm wondering if they're not going to put any attention to it, so people may miss it. I don't know. A little Jimmy is always good. Man, Jimmy is always, he's so good. All of that stuff is just so awesome. I gotta get Voodoo Child back into the loop of things. So great. Jimmy's awesome. Could play that stuff all day. All right, let's see. Brian Irwin, what are you saying there? You good. Me, I don't know. Lots of laughs. Have fun nonetheless. Yes. Always all about fun. Yes. Hello, Janice. Mom is saying awesome. And we have some yeah with horns. Awesome. Thank you. So what did I do tonight? I don't even remember. We did first was an original called Autumn Drive. And then I did Purple Haze. And then I did another original called Zero Gravity. Yeah, that's what was up first. Brett Van V, what's going on? Good to see you here. Thanks for stopping by. Let's see. Hey, how are you? Brienne, hello. Thanks for stopping in. Let's see who else is hanging. Hopefully you're still here and heard that I said hello to you. But if not, I'll see you soon. One of my students from the rock class that I teach. Pretty awesome stuff. Oh, somebody wants to hear. Colonel Panic wants Oye Como Va. I'll try that again because I'm really out of practice on that one. So, so I'll give it a shot. Who knows? We'll see. Maybe I'll do that a little later. Carrie Pruitt, hello. Thanks for being here. And let's move along. Oh my God, I'm so far behind in the comments. Let's see. Classic. Thank you, Jacob. Anybody who's hanging out that's new, please say how you found me, and please subscribe and hit the bell. Ding. Yeah, because I go live every Monday at 9 p.m.-ish, as long as there's no major technical difficulties. You know how it is. Well, maybe you don't know how it is. I'm a one-man show trying to do everything all at once. So it gets a little crazy. Hey, JC Guitarists. You're not late. You're perfectly on time. You are here, and that's all that matters. All right, I did see this. Please play this Chili Peppers tune. I'll have to learn something Chili Peppers for you again. I auditioned for them and learned like 40 of their tunes back in the 90s, and my cover band played probably 4 or 6 of their songs, and after that cover band disbanded, I never really played much after that. So I really don't remember the songs. JC is addressing the chat. How is everyone doing tonight? I guess I could use some cupcakes or some peanut butter cups about now. Oh, that's hilarious. Well, go for it. Yes, 007, another one of my favorites. So this Monday night, for anybody who's new, is all about just fun covers and originals that I've written. I just play the tunes that I love, that I grew up on. Every now and then I throw something in, little left field. We might do some Van Halen tonight because today is actually the day in 2015, today is the anniversary of the day where I met Edward Van Halen at the Smithsonian Institute in Washington, D.C. He was doing a speech there called What It's Like to Be an American. And it was an awesome speech, and I was lucky to attend. One of my students, Mike, had a ticket, an extra ticket, because his friend bailed on him. And he called me up and he said, "Hey, what are you doing tomorrow?" And I said, "I'm teaching as usual. Why? What's up?" And he's like, "I don't think you're going to want to teach tomorrow. You're going to want to come and see Van Halen." And I'm thinking, well, Van Halen isn't on tour. Where are they playing? He's like, "No, not they, the guy. Like, actually Eddie." So I was like, "Oh my God, okay, where?" And he's like, "Smithsonian. We got to meet at like 7 in the morning and we're driving to Washington." I was like, "Fine, I'll be there." So we drove off to Washington, got to meet Edward, and listened to this amazing speech that he gave about what it's like to be an American and his life story with him and his brother growing up and how they were immigrants and people treated them mean because they didn't speak English. It's really an interesting interview. And I recorded the whole thing on my phone. I have the audio. But what was incredible is it was filmed and it is on YouTube. So search it out. What It's Like to Be an American, Edward Van Halen interview, and you'll really enjoy it. Let's see. The guitar hanging on the wall. Please play with that. You know, it's been a while and people have been asking about it, so I haven't played with it in a while, so I will play that a little bit tonight because also yesterday was International Guitar Month. So we got a lot to talk about here tonight. International Guitar Month and or International Guitar Day. Guitar Month is in April. And by the way, I'm going to stream every day in April like I did last year. Yep, so now dude, you're killing me. Yes, that is a one of a handful made of the replica of Steve Vai's Ultrazone guitar by the incredible builder Alistair Hay from Emerald Guitars. So that is an Emerald guitar. He's known for his acoustic guitars, but yeah, that was the custom built guitar. My name is Bond, James Bond. Yes. Cool stuff. Let's see. Sorry, I don't know what this is saying. This is cool. This one says, "What's that thing that looks kind of like a flamethrower? Do you have guns in your own house?" That's not a gun. That's a nuclear weapon. Oh, yeah. As the FBI starts banging on my door any second now. I have a nuclear weapon in my house. Is that Satriani? I don't know. Not what I was playing. That was a Vince Giannella original. Definitely not a Satriani tune. Is that the Steve Vai Ultrazone guitar? Yes, it is. I will play it. You're all asking way too much about it. All right, so I'll play it. Let me get through some of these comments. Oh, let's see. Please play. Stop again. I can't play that tune. Stop asking, please. Thank you, Craig. All right, I think I'm all caught up. Yes. I will play the thing on the guitar, on the wall. Is that the Steve Vai Ultrasonic guitar? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Timothy Hoy, what's up? Good to see you here. Thanks for stopping in. Thank you. Yes, I will play that. I will play that next, I promise. That's what we will do next. I really don't think that is the Steve Vai guitar. Yes, it is. It is the Steve Vai Ultrazone guitar. So many stories. So let's back up to Van Halen at the Smithsonian. So got to meet Eddie. It was really cool. Such an informative interview. Super nice guy. Got to chat with him for a few minutes. And I basically just thanked him for all the inspiration. He was him and Randy Rhoads were like, there was no distinguishing those two guys as one was better than the other in my mind. They both seriously influenced me. So I thanked him. I hoped he was doing good, and I was looking forward to seeing them on tour. And he wouldn't admit that they were coming on tour. And then about, I don't know, a couple months later, they announced they were going on tour, which was awesome. That's a good looking guitar. This one, thank you. This is the Steve Vai Pia. Thing is beautiful. I know I have a lot of Steve Vai stuff around, and people are like, oh my god, he thinks he's Steve Vai. I got a comment on my page last week. I have not used Ibanez guitars until like last year or the year before. I was endorsed by Parker Guitars. I had my own identity with Parker. And I still have Parker. I love those guitars. But they don't make them anymore. And my wife wound up, she was a big Steve Vai fan, and she got the Pia in pink. And then I set it up for her to have it play better. And holy cow, that was the end of that. I was just like, oh my god, I gotta have one. But I didn't want the pink one. And it was hers. So then they put this black one out, and it was all over. All right. I went back and saw it on Facebook. Cool, thanks. Thanks for checking it out. Play your favorite guitar. Play your favorite Shredder's Choice. All right, thanks. Yeah, I'll play, let's see. What can we do? I'll figure something out because that guitar is tuned down. It's in a funky tuning. But let me see what I can do with that. Hey, Timothy over here on YouTube. Thank you for being here. All right, let's see. Hope I didn't... Wow, there's a lot of comments. I'm missing so much. Sorry, people. I'm just dragging it. All right, I'm going to have to miss some of this stuff. Hey, Jeff. Man, I saw you were in the hospital, buddy. I hope you're doing okay. Got me worried about you. Holy cow. Everybody, go check out Metalhead Hippie's page. He has a great page. He helps musicians out. He plays their music on his show, and he's a really good dude. So go check out Jeff, Metalhead Hippie. Yes, it is good to see Jeff. Hey, relaxing fire and more. Good evening to you too. So cool. There's so many people on tonight. This is awesome. Thanks for being here, everybody. I'm trying to just blast through. All right, Mateo. I promise. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. And if you go, then you're going to miss it. All right, I'm going to play it. Dwight Bailey, what's going on? Trying to just say hi to everybody before we get back into the playing stuff again. All right. Desolate Morning says, I found you through Ed B. Metal. Thank you so much. Let's see, has anybody else said where they found me from? But that's okay. If you don't post it, that's fine. But it's always good to know. So, all right. Tell the new people about your awesome guitars briefly. Ah, yes. Oh, there's just so much to talk about when it comes to guitar. But, yeah, so the pink Pia that Wendy bought for herself was this one. I strung it up with the DR pink neons and set it up. And my goodness, I was in love with this thing. And I just didn't want to take it to gigs. So it just sat here and I played it at home with no intention of buying one because I still really love my Parker guitars. But then they put this black Onyx Pia out, and I was like, okay, that's more my style. It's not as flashy as the pink Steve Vai. It doesn't jump out and say Steve Vai. To me, this looks more like a souped-up Les Paul Custom. So I love this thing. And this one's mine. And the other one, like I said, was my wife's. And unfortunately for the new people, she was a big part of the show, and she passed away this past July. So that has been a huge, huge hole for me. But anyway, let's move on. And she was very supporting with all of the stuff that I did, and music. She would do the comments, and she was involved in the show a lot, which was very cool. So I do miss her beyond belief. Ay, ay, ay. Let's see. All right. I think I'm caught up with most of the comments. It's that thing. That thing right there. That's the weapon. Oh my goodness. All right. Veronica, hello. Good to see you, Veronica. All right. You guys are super, super chatty, which is awesome. And I'm just going to jump to the end here and skip these. Skipping these. Sorry, people, if I missed anything. The Black Pea is stunningly beautiful. Yes, this thing is just really amazing. Thanks, Ed. Thanks, Jeff. Yeah, she was awesome, right? All you guys and gals that knew her from the show, you know. But anyway, let's pull up a tune that I can play the incredible Ultra guitar with. Les, what's up, man? Hello, Les. Thank you, Relaxing Fire and more. Yeah, I have a lot of guitars. I've been playing for a very long time. I'm not even going to tell you how long because you won't believe it, but I've been playing a very long time. And I've been fortunate to be able to keep almost every guitar that I've ever bought in my life, so I have a ton of guitars. Some of them aren't great, some of them are amazing. Now, let's see if I can find, I think it was called Ultra Viable, right? Where are you? I need that track. Where are you hiding? Where are you hiding? Come on. Oh, bummer. Where is this thing? Let's go to here. Let's go to Logic. Give me a second, people. I'm going to pull up a track to play the Ultra Guitar 2. Maybe I'll shut the lights off and put the lasers on. Yes, it has lasers. It's pretty crazy. Ah, there it is. Now, is it this one? I think it's this one because this one's tuned down. Yes, this is the one. All right, so let me grab a strap. Let me grab the guitar. Oh, I hate when I do that. Oops. And then we'll give that thing a run. Yes, lasers, please. Yes, we will pop the lasers on. We will pop the lasers on. All right, I'll be right back. Hang on. Ultra guitar. Here it is. It has lasers and lights. Isn't that cool? So much fun. All right. Let's see. Oh my goodness, there's a whole lot of comments now. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks, Dwight. It's an alien invasion. Yes. So this guitar is full of tricks. G. Okay. Thank you, Veronica. All right. So, let's see. Had to find the emoji. Hello, Dev. Thanks for being here. All right. So, I guess people want... Hey, Lori's here. Hello, Lori. What's going on? What's going on? Hey, Jonathan. What's going on? Hey, Vince. I mean, you're kicking ass, mate. Thank you. What scale length is on that thing? You know, I have no idea. It is, I think a Les Paul style neck. Well, actually, it's pretty common. I think it's the 25.5 regular scale length, because this was, if you look at this guitar, if you look at this guitar minus all the fanciness, and you stop it here, and you cut off the sides, and you get rid of the top, it's a Steinberger. So the original Steve Vai build, the one he built for Steve, without all the fanciness, was a Steinberger guitar, one of those rowboat paddle Steinbergers, and he carved and cut out and glued all of the other stuff, all of these sides onto. But this guitar is a one-piece replica. Oh yeah, and Steve signed it. All right, so let's see. Let's mute the guitar. Let's unplug it as to not mess it all up here. And we got to carefully not stab anything on the desk or myself, or knock the other computer off the table. All right, so the whole stream would be dead if I did that. So this is the Steve Vai, his signature. Alistair signed the inside, which really annoyed me. I wanted him to sign it on the outside so we could see his signature, since he is the guy who created the thing. But here's the other super ridiculously cool thing about this guitar. Is it turns colors. Look at that. It goes green, purple, brown. Look at that. Is that amazing? It's got sparkle in it. Pretty sick. So this is Alistair Hay from Emerald Guitars, and he designed it. And basically he designed it after the artwork. I better do this before I accidentally drop it. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's a beautiful guitar. I'm trying not to, man. It's a dangerous instrument. It's a weapon, like I said earlier. Thanks, Ed. Yes. It is a weapon of mass destruction. I would play WMD on this guitar, but it's tuned down to like C sharp, which is totally wicked sounding. So the whole guitar is down to C sharp. Let's see. Oh, I unplugged it. It does help if I plug it back in. Too late. All right. So anyhow, what does it weigh? You know, the weight is nicely distributed, so it feels normal. But I would bet you if you put it on a scale, it's probably as heavy as a Les Paul. But it really has a great feel to it. Yes, it does have a whammy. I just don't know what I did with it. It's somewhere over there. Somewhere over there. But it doesn't really... I don't know where it is. I can't find it. Yeah, no whammy for now, but it's pretty awesome. Is there a case for it? There is a case for it. Okay, you ready for the case? That's the case. It's an alien space pod. I think the case is heavier than the guitar. It's pretty insane. Pressed your luck. No whammy, no whammy. Wasn't that from a game show? That's hilarious. Oh, yeah. Yes, it is a surfboard. It's insane. It is insane. Oh my god. Yes, the case is crazy. It's it could be a submarine. It's pretty wild. So yeah, the paint job is pretty insane. It's made of carbon fiber and it's one piece. So it's a mold. So he reconstructed the guitar on the 20th anniversary of the Ultrazone album release. So when Alistair was younger and when I was younger, we both separately saw the same show, except Alistair saw it in Ireland, and I saw it in New Jersey here. And that night I had actually met Steve Vai and the band. And this is many times I had met him before this, but this one night in particular was pretty awesome. So I went to the show, and he was really cool. And actually, first I met him at a radio station earlier that night, and we were hanging out, and he said, "Are you coming to the show?" And I said, "I didn't know you were playing. I just thought you were doing a radio appearance." So he's like, "Oh, well, give me a card, and I'll put you on the guest list with you and your friends." So I went, and we went, got front row, hung out, saw the band, and right after the band, the drummer, who was Mike Mangini at the time, jumped off the stage and came over and stood right next to us and put his arms around me, and he's like, "Hey man, I saw you were really enjoying the show," and he's like, "This is my wife that you guys are hanging out with." And I was like, "Oh, cool." So we were talking, and he's like, "Hey, do you want to come see us?" I don't know how it came up. Oh, I said that I was going to be in Connecticut. That's right. And he said, "Oh, we're playing in Connecticut on Tuesday." And I was like, no way. I'm going to see my girlfriend in Connecticut. So he's like, "Cool. Give me your card." Second time that night. "And I'll put you on the guest list." So I was like, "Cool." So I went out to Connecticut and wound up hanging out with the band again. And Steve had just put out this album. This is the album that they were doing some of the tunes from. So the artwork, if you can see it, is this guitar. Yeah. And then the back of the guitar is on the back of the album. So, on the 20th anniversary, they decided to re-release the guitar, or Alistair did. So he flew to LA, picked up the original guitar that he built for Steve, took it back to Ireland, and made a mold, and made these replicas. And then later on, somewhere along the lines, because Wendy was a big Steve Vai fan, she saw that this was happening and reached out to the builder, who was Alistair, and requested to get on the list for this. So she did that, and then what wound up happening was we got friendly with Alistair, and we wound up flying out to Ireland, hanging out with him and his wife, Kim, and going to the Steve Vai show together with Alistair. And before the show, we hung out with Steve, and I had my guitar, this one, at the meet and greet. And I took it out of the case, and Steve's face dropped, and he's like, "What are you doing with my guitar? That's supposed to be on stage for sound check." And I'm like, "No, it's my guitar." And he's like, "No, man, that's my guitar." And he's like, "That's my guitar." And I'm like, "It's my guitar." He's like, "But he's pointing at the rock. He's like, "This is my guitar." And I'm like, "No, actually, it's a replica of your guitar. This one's mine." And he couldn't believe how good of a job Alistair did. And Alistair was there, of course. So Steve signed it. He played it for the whole meet and greet and talked about the guitar. Yeah, man. Surfer Bai, what's up? Yes, she was on top of everything, trust me. But yeah, so we wound up hanging out with the band again later after the show. We watched the show from better than front row because when Steve walked in, he accidentally... so Wendy had MS for 20 years. And on any long trips, we would... she would take she would use a wheelchair on any long trips. Otherwise, she just walked with a cane and she was fine. But she had the wheelchair, and the wheelchair has these magnetic feet that snap in. And Steve walked in, and he tripped over her wheelchair foot, and the foot went flying off. And he flipped out. He's like, "Oh my God, did I just break your chair?" And Wendy's trying not to laugh too hard because he was really sincere and really bent about, he thought he broke the chair. And he's picking it up and he's trying to fix it, and she's like, no, it's okay, trust me, it's all right, it's all good. So yeah, so we're good, right? So he was great. So he's like, "Oh man, you guys staying for the show, talk to my guys, we're gonna put you in the photo pit." So they put us better than front row in the photo pit, and we watched the show from there. It was awesome. Actually, there's a clip on YouTube called Racing the World, live at Vicker Street, and you can see Steve run to our side of the stage and hand Wendy a pick. You can't see us because the shot is from way far back, but you could see him run over, and when you see him bend down and flip the pick over to her, or over to a person, that was us, and he gave her some picks. Yeah. Thanks, man. Yeah, we had a lot of fun. Wendy was awesome. Thank you. Yeah. So, but it doesn't end there. Because getting it home was a whole different story. So I had that crazy case, right? And I'm walking through the airport in Ireland with that case. And security was stopping me, but not because they were concerned about it. They were like, "Oh my God, what is that?" They were so cool. And then I told them it was an Emerald guitar. They were like, "Oh, we heard of him. He's from Ireland." And they're like, "Let's see it." So I'm taking the guitar out. I'm like, "Dude, we're gonna make the whole flight." He's like, "Don't worry about it." He literally called ahead and held up the plane because they all wanted to see it. It was nuts. So I'm hanging out and I'm playing just in the airport, they couldn't hear anything cool. And I showed them the lasers and turned them on, hey, lasers, right? And the lights are awesome. And yeah, it was pretty wild. So we get on the plane, they store the guitar properly, and we fly back to Newark. And boy, oh boy, what a difference in the attitude of people. So of course, when we get here, they lost it. Now I'm flipping out. So they lost the guitar for about an hour, and then it shows up, and they were all jerks. "Oh, what is this thing? Is there, they had to wipe it down to see if there was drugs, if there was any bomb dust." I mean, it was unbelievable. Such a ridiculously different attitude. It's obviously a guitar, and whatever. But yeah, Newark Airport. Give some people power, and it goes right to their heads. Yeah, it was ridiculous. But it was a fun trip nonetheless. And this guitar is unbelievable. It actually sounds really good. Oh boy, let's see if we can plug this thing back in without. There we go. Nope. There we go. Okay. So it actually sounds really good. I'll give you some different clean sounds. So it's not just a metal bashing insane guitar. Check this out. Pretty nice sounding guitar. So it has EMGs, five-way switch, um, tone, volume. It has the whole bit. Lights and lasers. So it's pretty wild. Yeah. Hey, Jack, what's going on? Hello again, Lori. Hey, Jack, good to see you here. Thanks for coming by. Hey, Mike Shanner, what's going on? Good to see you. No, it doesn't have a piezo. He didn't do that on this guitar. But, it's definitely a shredder. You can reach everywhere. It has, there's no limit to where you can't reach. You can reach every fret perfectly. I'm gonna go all the way up. Hey Tracy, what's up? It's good to see you guys on Saturday. That was fun. Let's see, did I miss anybody? Yeah, I missed Maria. Hello, Maria. Thanks for dropping by. So there's like 38 people here. Say hi, don't be shy. I'm gonna get t-shirts that say that. Say hi, don't be shy. Come on, say hello. We're at 536 comments. We're halfway there to 1,000. And that's what we had 2 weeks ago. 1,000 comments. So let's get that to over 1,000 tonight. Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, so I missed a bunch of comments. And Frederico, I'm sorry I cannot read half of the stuff that you are posting, but I can read that one. Sweet color. Thank you. I know that one is very good. That's the extent of my my Spanish. Maybe this means tremendous? Keeping my fingers crossed. Yes. So, Mike Shanner Music is here. Hello, hello. Who else is coming by? Who else has come by? All right, I think I got everybody. Again, you guys know, if you've been to my show for more than 20 minutes, you know that I have issues with the comments because I'm using a third-party software that brings all the comments into one thing. Yeah, Colonel Panic. This paint, I forget how much he told me this paint cost, but it was crazy. Um, it was something like $1,000 just to paint one guitar. I'm pretty sure is what he told me. I'm pretty sure that's what he told me. Yeah, I mean, it's just massive. The art of this guitar is just amazing. I have to get it set up properly because I do want to use the tremolo bar, and I'm not using the tremolo bar because not because I can't find it. I know it's over there somewhere, but it's it's not working properly because these strings are on here from when I got the guitar in 2012. I think it was 2012. Yeah. Um, Wendy and I hit it off like a friggin' like fire and gasoline. It was like crazy. So I met her in 2000, late 2011, and 2012 we went to Ireland. We did all of this great stuff. So you know it's been pretty wild of a ride. So I do miss her, but we had some incredible times together, and yeah. So you know I have all of that great stuff to remember her by. Any idea what gauge strings are on it? Tuned down to C sharp might be quite a heavy gauge. No, believe it or not, these are nines, and they feel like spaghetti rubber bands right now because they're tuned down so far. So that's another reason why I want to get it set up properly because the tension is way wacky because it's too light. Hey, Michael. Thanks for being here. Oh, that's so cool. Hearing you play and the stories introduced to you by my dad and grandfather. Of course. Tell your dad hello, and please tell Uncle Roger and Aunt Barbara I said hi, and your sister. Well, no, it wouldn't be your sister. It would be your aunt. Yeah. Robin. Yeah, please tell everybody I said hi. Let's see. Whoops, come on. Let's see. Oh, let's move this closer. There we go. Just keep those beautiful memories of her. She was a lucky girl to have met you too. Yes, she told me that many times, and I was just like, you're crazy. I'm the lucky one. Thanks, Michael. Yeah, that's so cool that you jumped on. Yeah, anybody else on? Please say hi. You know, it's the crowd here is very very friendly. As you could see, you know, as soon as you said something, Michael, we got Ed and Lori. You know, everybody's just super nice. Les is another future man. He's all the way from Australia as well. Or are you from New Zealand? I know there's someone else here from New Zealand. I always get people mixed up, but yes, I know you're from the future. You're on that side of the world. Yes. So glad Wendy and yourself got to experience such a wonderful. Yes, we did. We had a really great thing. Yes, for sure. And you know, cherish that. You know, you just once in a lifetime experiences. So it's really cool stuff that we did together. It was pretty supercharged for the 12 years or so that we knew each other. Yeah. That fret access is sweet. Yeah, man. I mean, oh, you changed your picture, I think. Or are you on a different platform than before? Yeah, I mean, it's like the Petrucci model, actually. The John Petrucci Majesty has zero heel. I mean, you can reach everything all the way to the top. It's very weird for me to play here. Because actually, the whole guitar is shifted. So the way the neck is because of the body. So this is about where a regular neck would sit when you're sitting with the guitar. But just because of the way this is cut, it needs to be over here. So it's a very weird positioning to sit with. Standing, it's super comfortable. Very cool guitar. Thanks for sharing the story. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. And thanks for being here, everybody. We have over 30 people hanging out on all the platforms. What's it say YouTube has? So I'm doing a different software tonight. I'm trying a different way to get all the comments in. So now tonight, unlike last week, I was able to actually see how many people were on each platform and the amount of comments. Now I can only see the amount of comments as a total and no platform separation. So I don't know how many are on where. So it looks like there's 22 on YouTube. So there's 35 total. So the rest must be Facebook. And if it made it to Twitch, I don't know. Yeah, let's see. Definitely one of the coolest guitars I've seen, and great story. Thanks, Dev. Yeah, it's an insane piece of work. Another cool fact about the guitar is this rock here. This is from the beach in Derry, I believe, Ireland. So he collected a bunch of rocks because if you can really, I don't know if you can see it because of the glare, but on the artwork, there's a round rock right by his finger. I don't know if you could see that there. So that was what he did. And each guitar has a different rock, but it's the same size. So he was able to get the same size rocks, but have them with a different, texture. So every guitar he built has a different rock. So this is almost like the serial number, which is pretty wacky. Yeah. So anyway, again, there's more people on than commenting. So please comment. Say hi. Nobody bites. Everybody's cool. You'll all wind up chatting together, and everybody's super friendly. So let's see. Anything else about this guitar, and then I'll do some more playing. I'm not going to play on this guitar because it's a little out of tune, and it takes forever to tune. Because you got to get in here. And it's really tough to do. Yeah, so we're just going to leave it alone. This is like one of those things, like I have to prepare it to be played. And I wasn't prepared to play it tonight. So hopefully it's not too out of tune when we listen back to it later. It won't be cringe. But what else? I know a bunch of people had said the song was really cool. So thank you. That one is an original. And because I play it on this guitar, as of now, it's called Ultra Viable. No. What is this called? What is this called? It's not called Ultra Viable. It's called... yeah, it's called Ultra Viable. It's not gonna have that name as a finishing, it won't be the final title. It's just it's a working title right now, just because. Here's that riff again. It's so heavy. Oh my goodness. Hey, Ryan. Ryan is back. Oops. You guys are chatting too quick. Ryan is back. Hello, Ryan. You are here. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Okay. Did Vi's guitar have EMG pickups in it? I believe it does, yeah. So basically it's an exact replica of Vi's guitar, but this one has EMGs. All his other guitars have DiMarzios. Thanks, Ed. Yeah, it's a pretty heavy riff. It's actually extra heavy on this guitar. At normal standard tuning in E, it's heavy, but oh my god, it's like just crushing on this thing. I might rewrite the tune and leave it down here. Um, I might even go as far as tuning it down a half step and go right down to total C. Everything just down to C. Oh my god, it'll just be like grrr. It'll have so much growl. Um, yeah. Oh, thank you, Dev. All right, so let me put this back up. I'm in Alabama now with my mother, but not in Tennessee. Sweet home Alabama. Yeah. Wow, let's hear how that sounds on this guitar. Little little Skinnerd on the metal guitar. Oh my goodness, it's so wrong. It just feels wrong. It's just not right. It's too low. It's so low, it just feels wrong to even play. Let's try it again. Okay, enough of that. It sounds very terrible to my ears. I don't like it. I have my Jackson V in C standard with 12 to 60 gauge strings for my heaviest riffs. You know, that's probably what I'm going to have to do because I really like that sound. I might drop this thing down and use gauge 12s. Doesn't work, right? No Skinnerd. No Skinnerd with that tuning. Oh my goodness. It's go. It's yes. Yeah. So let me switch this guitar out, and I will be right back. So hang on, people. Don't go anywhere, and chat amongst yourselves. Let's get to 1,000 comments. We're at 587. So let's boost the comments and get it to 1,000. And I'm gonna switch guitars out real quick. So don't go anywhere. Stick around. I'll be right back. Hey, I'm back. Yes, that's right. Veronica is all the way from down under as well, which is cool. Yes, another future person. What's this? What's this surfer by? I feel like Vince is stripper when he goes and comes back in a different outfit, except it's a guitar. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, that's great. I have a guitar in C sharp standard with 11 to 48. Okay, that's a good one too. Was in C, too slinky and kept over bending. Yeah, that's another thing with that guitar. Um, even just standard vibrato, it's like, woo, it's crazy. It goes berserk. Let's see. Would love to hear more Vince Giannello music originals, please. Okay, well, let's do that. Let's do that. Hey, I missed people. Wow, you guys were chatting it up. Some new people dropped in. Chrome Get Fiddle. Hello, Killer Guitar. Thank you, sir. Yes, we can get to 1,000, says Ed. I believe you because you guys have done it before. And just in that few minutes that I disappeared, we're over 600 now. So let's keep it rolling, people. Keep it rolling. All right, so you want to hear some more originals. Very cool, very cool. So let's see. Let me get this out of the way. I won't close this. Let's put this down here. There we go. Hey, High Voltage Photography. What's up, Doug? What's going on, man? Good to see you. Thanks for dropping by. I cut my finger on the string and I'm bleeding. And I've been picking at it, trying to smooth it out. So I made it worse. Isn't that great? The hazards of guitar playing. Okay. I'm going to do one of the favorites around here. This one is Funk Me Silly. So we're going to do that one. I wish I had my nail clipper down here to cut this off. Ay, ay, ay. All right, anyway, let's do some playing. We're going to use catnip. Catnip for guitar players. There we go. Little finger ease. I got to get my fast fret because I don't really like this as much. I feel like I'm missing half the guitar. Yeah, I need the fast fret. I don't like this that much. Okay. All right, here we go. We're going to do some original tunes per request. Let's get this out of the way. Zoop. And pop this over here. There we go. Chrome Gitfill, your necklace reminds me of the one Steve Vai wears all the time. Ah, well, thank you. But this one was actually Wendy's, and it says on the back, I don't know if you can read it, but it says, "Have faith, believe in yourself." There you go. So, that's pretty special. Ugh. Let's move this out of the way. All right. Rock and roll. Actually, we need to move this in the way so I can reach it. All right, here's Funk Me Silly, a Vince Giannello original, and this actually features Stu Hamm, the bass player who plays with Joe Satriani and Steve Vai, and many more. Thanks, Ed. Thank you, thank you. What does this say? Oh, okay. Does the finger ease kill the string tone? No, it actually cleans them up. So it doesn't kill the string tone. It actually cleans it. You're supposed to wipe it down after, but when I'm playing, I don't wipe it down. I leave it on so it's nice and slick and slippery. But the intent is after you do play, you should spray it at the end when you're done playing and wipe the strings down. Yeah. All right, here we go. Funk Me Silly. That one's tiring. High Voltage. Is Vince doing any shows this year? Anybody know? No, I'm not right now. Not right now, but I will be. Looking to get back. Just been talking with a couple of people now for the cover band. Excuse me, I need a drink of water after that. Whew. But yeah, that's the goal. I want to get the original band out too. Awesome playing. I love that bass line. Thanks, man. That's the incredible Stu Ham on bass. Let's see. You guys are chatting it up. We are almost at 700 comments. Awesome. Yeah. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Want to get to over 1,000. So awesome. Thank you, Dev. Let's see. I thought there was another question. Stu Ham does rock. He's amazing to play with. I just gotta tell you, it's like unbelievable. I need to update your live photos. Yeah, man, you know, it's been a while. You were at a lot of those shows that I played with Stu. Weren't you there for those? Pretty sure you were at some of those Stu Ham gigs. Yeah, those were friggin' fun times, man. Oy, oy, oy. Let's back up a pinch. Alright, so I don't know. I thought I saw a question go by other than the gig one, but if you have a question, throw it now while I'm on sort of a break. Alright, let's do another original. Yes, yeah, I thought you were there. We did a tribute, a memorial show for Wendy in October, and I had Roy Van Tassel on drums, who you know, he played with me back then, and Sean Hendricks on bass, and that was back in October. So we all really enjoyed that, and I don't think we played together in 10 years. That was the first time we had played together as a band. So we're looking to do that again this coming year. So that'll be good. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna do WMD, and we need the weapon. We need the weapon. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. We need the weapon. Hold on. We need the weapon. Let's put that over here. Let's not drop the stuff or spill the water. That would be really bad. Alright, let me give you guys the good audio. We're going to do another original. This one also has Stu Ham on bass. This one's called WMD. I have not seen Roy since Rupert's. Wow, that must have been 12 years ago. Yeah. 12 years ago. Holy cow. Alright. Here we go. little weapons of mass destruction. Sometimes I get a little crazy in that one. JC Guitars. Thank you. Whoops. Dev, dude, you were killing it. Thank you. Damien shredding it up. Thank you very much. Ed B. Metal. Kingers Guitars. Hello. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here. Veronica, fantastic. Thank you so much. Good time. Let's see. Let's back it up a bit. I love WMD. Thank you, Ed. It's definitely a fun one to play. It seems to be a stream favorite. But I appreciate everybody paying attention to me on a Monday night. Been doing this since 2018, and every week it's always a good crowd, and I love everybody hanging out. It's really nice to chat with you all and see you guys coming back and talking amongst yourselves and making new friends. It's just it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Yes. Gonna run out of water. Wow, I don't know why I'm so thirsty. I know why I'm so thirsty. Because I walked today. And I've been trying to get back into being healthy. Because last year at this time, I was in the hospital with a pretty bad thing. And had major surgery, and I haven't been able to work out, and last year I kind of disappeared from streaming for a while, and then I came back full force in April, streaming every day in April, but I had to sit, and I still didn't tell everybody really why I was sitting. I just sat because I was doing more of a talk thing, which seemed to go over great, and that's why this is playing and talking and playing and talking and more talking, because when I first started doing this, I would only play for a half hour and then just shut off. And I wouldn't talk too much. And it seems that everybody likes to hear the stories and stuff. But yeah, so last year this time I had major surgery and I could not hold a guitar for more than 5 minutes because I had a whole bunch of surgery that involved my core. It's a disaster of a story. I told some of it last week, but we won't bother with that. I'm good. I'm just trying to get strong again. So I've been walking, and my goal is to be able to do 10,000 steps by March, and I'm on 7,500 as of today. And yeah, so I need to hydrate. That's what I need to do. So, hey, Jeff is back. Awesome. You are just lurking. That's cool, man. I do that on your show a lot. I'll come in and I'll chat up front and say hi to everybody, and you, of course, and then I usually keep you on while I'm cleaning my kitchen after the day here. So that's what I do when I watch your show too, man. So I understand. I know a lot of people just like to hang and listen and relax. Good night. Hopefully we will have some snow. No, I don't want any more snow. It's going to hinder my walking. I'm going to have to buy a ski suit. And what are those things that look like rackets? Jeff, you know what those are. You guys use them in Alaska. You put on your feet. They look like tennis rackets. Oh my goodness. Surferby says, I walk 3 miles every morning with the dog, so stay at it. Yes. Yeah, so I think 7.5 is 3 miles. Is that what that is? Let me look at my steps. What do we got here? What is it telling me? I don't know. For you guys and gals that walk, you probably know this way better than I do. Oh, it says I did 4 miles. Oh, look at that. 9,373. I went over my thing. Holy cow. I didn't even know that. That's pretty killer. 9,000. Nice. Well, looks like I might get that 10,000 mark sooner than later. Ah, yes. Yes, party. I want the winter to end. Yes, I am so over it. Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna miss walking if I'm gonna have to. Another thing for MS that Wendy had was we have a workout room, um, and she had this recumbent bike because she couldn't do like a lot of walking, so she had to sit and walk for distance. So that's how she got strong. So I do that, but it's not like walking like when you're outside, and like now the whole neighborhood knows me, which I didn't know anybody before. So I've been walking every day for a little over a week now. And when I first started, I could only do 2 laps around, which is 1,000 steps. So I was only able to do 2,000 steps at the beginning of this, and I'm up to 9,000. So that's pretty awesome. So for me, that's a lot because, like I said, I was out of commission last year and couldn't do much. And I couldn't lift anything. They didn't want me lifting anything more than 5 pounds. I mean, there was all of this stuff. So I really was just out of whack. And now I'm getting back into it. Yes, since 2018. I've been going live every Monday since 2018. It was actually the same night that Stan Lee passed away because my bass player is a huge comics fan and he owns a comic book store. His name's Sean Hendricks, and he's got a great comic book store. If anybody's into comics, you should check out Fat Moose Comics. They're the oldest comic book shop in New Jersey. And he worked there for many years, and the guy wanted to retire, so he bought the place from him. But anyway, our first stream was that night when Stan Lee passed away. And my whole intention of streaming was, that's about what I walk. An hour takes, gets me to 9,000 steps, apparently. So back to Sean. So that night, the first stream that we did was because my cousin Gerard needed a kidney. And I wanted to get the word out by playing live music and letting everybody know that Gerard needed a kidney. And he finally got a kidney transplant. I think it was 2 years later. Yeah, right in the middle of the friggin' pandemic. What a mess. Guy that has, diabetes, needed a kidney, immune system shot to hell. Right in the middle of the pandemic, going to get a kidney in the hospital, spending months in the hospital with the recovery. That was his second kidney, by the way. And he's got a great sense of humor. His first kidney he called Rocky, and his new kidney is Rocky 2. He has an amazing story. He was told he wouldn't live past 20, and now I believe he's 65. Yeah. So Gerard is a trooper. Talk about going through some stuff and kicking it to the curb. Thanks, Lori. Yeah, Gerard's a trooper. Another very, very interesting life story. I'm going to start interviewing these people. My cousin, I have another friend who has an incredible story. And I have this whole thing in my head of what I want to call it. Sounds like a kidney stone names. Rocky 1 and Rocky 2, yes. Oh my goodness, I'm going to run out of water. I'm going to have to go get more water. All right, so let's see. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody. High voltage. What's he saying? I can't post them here, but I sent you some photos in Facebook Messenger. Oh, cool. Let's see. Is this thing on? Check 1, 2. Let's see. What did you send me? Anything good? Some old stuff for me with Stu? Some new stuff that you've been taking? Let's see. What do we have? Oh, darn it. No, I don't want that. Doug, there he is. Oh, look at that. Wow. The old Parker. It's a good shot. I can't get these on. Oh my goodness, Jen Bialy. So I don't know if you know, Doug, but Jen passed away. And this all comes like full circle. It's so insane. So Jen Bialy was a singer, local singer in Jersey here. really good voice, and she sat in with me at this particular gig that Doug took pictures of, and Jen introduced Wendy and I. It's crazy. So, pretty crazy stuff. Such a story. Let's see. So we have me. We have, oh my goodness, the old bass player. He was crazy. And Stu, look at that. I wonder if I can get these on. Where's my phone? If I can show you guys some of these pictures. Let's see. If I go to my Messenger app on the phone, I should be able to show it. Oh, Lori, I got your message too. Thank you. And you know what? While I was playing, I was wondering about that. And, oh, good. That did work. I don't even know if I told you, but I made you a moderator like a month ago. So thank you, Lori. All right. Where is Doug? Let's see. All right. So Doug sent me these pictures. There's me with my Parker Fly. And that's Roy, the drummer Roy Van Tassel. Thanks, Lori. That's Jen. Jen, like I said, introduced Wendy and I. And here he is, the man, Stu Ham. Doing a gig with Stu. So much fun. There's me in the background. There's Stu. Let's move that over. There he is. And this is one of our bass players. This guy's name is Tarzan. He was crazy. He would jump. He was like a metalhead. Oh my god. He would do these crazy like jumps. Oh my god. Yes, Stu. It's me with my gun. The infamous gun. Guess what song we were playing then? Playing WMD. You know what was funny was I played with Stu and then boom. You know what? I'm gonna make you a moderator too, Jeff. Can I do that right now? Right here? Right now. Add as moderator. Look at that. Boom. Manage moderating. Oh, let's see. There we go. Is that the one? I don't know. There. Good enough. Hippie's in. Thanks, Hippie. Help me out. I need all the help I can get. All right, so let's see. Any more pictures? No, that's it. That's cool. So yeah, this one's my favorite one. This was one of my what's that? Profile pictures with the gun. You know, I'm wearing my hat. People would say, "Vince, you got your hat on backwards." And I would always answer, "The hat's on right. I'm on backwards." All right, enough of my stupidity. Yes, you feel safer now? Now that Hippie's a moderator? I feel safer too. Actually, I feel safer. Not to diss Hippie or anything, but I feel safer with Laurie as a moderator because she's from Boston. That's right. I feel safer because Laurie's from Boston. Thanks, Laurie. Yes, they were cool photos. Good time. Great time on stage with those guys and gal. So at that particular gig, Wendy had some problem with her back. And she wound up being bedridden for about 3 weeks. And of course, those were the 3 weeks that were in Jersey with Stu. So she missed all of those gigs. And we probably would have had Wendy sit in with us at the time, but that didn't happen. So then we had Jen sit in with us. Yeah, we did Manic Depression. That was usually one of Jen's sit-in tunes. We did it the Seal and Jeff Beck version. If anybody has ever heard that, you know how cool it is. And if you haven't heard it, go listen to it. Seal and Jeff Beck did Manic Depression, and it's just crushing. Crushing. All right. So let's see. Let me go back a bit. Hopefully I didn't miss any questions. If anybody has any questions, please pop them in now. Yeah. But I'll jump back as much as I can go. No, I can go back pretty far. I don't think I missed anything. All right, cool. That's crazy awesome. Thank you. Yeah, since 2018 was when I started streaming. And that was partly Wendy's fault as well. I didn't want to stream because of I just don't. I'm not into the whole like all the keyboard warriors, and I would guess I was afraid of that kind of stuff and the criticism and whatnot. And Wendy was like, "No, you got to do it, just go on." And so I finally went on, and so did my friend Larry Mitchell, guitar player, great guitar player. Check out Larry Mitchell. But yeah, he was like, "Dude, you have to go live." He's like, "You got to go live, man." He's like, "Just ignore anybody who's an idiot." Ban them and whatnot. So I'm glad I did, because I met a lot of great people, and I'm glad I did because everybody got to meet Wendy as well. So it was really cool going live and hanging out with everybody. Hey, DJ Big Red 81. Hello. Thanks for dropping in here. Thank you. Hello. Awesome. Yes, Veronica. Larry's awesome. Larry and I did a bunch of gigs together. He's awesome. We have such a good time on stage. Larry's such a good guy. Great player. There's actually an interview with Larry from the studio here. And we did a house concert here. We did many gigs at many different places in New York, Jersey. I played with him at the NAMM show during his gig. He's come and sat in at my gigs. So Larry's just a great dude, a great player. And if you don't know who he is, people, go check out Larry Mitchell on Facebook and YouTube. He's got his own YouTube channel. I think he's Mr. Larry Mitchell on Twitch. But he's ridiculously good. Great player. He does 2 shows. He does a Sunday show, which is real mellow, and he does it all acoustic. And Tuesday's like the rock show, where he just rocks out and plays. He doesn't do any covers. He does all original. So it's pretty awesome. Sorry to keep drinking water. Oh my goodness, I am so thirsty. All right. Thanks, Dev. So anybody who's new, please hit the sub button, subscribe, and hit the bell, and that way you get notified when I go live. Really wanted to meet him when he did the gigs with Doug. Yes, Doug's another great player. We Doug and I did a thing on his YouTube channel during the pandemic, and it was called Shred Wars, and we had such a fun time. Doug is a character and a half. He's just like a ball of energy. The dude is just always on 11. And we had such a good time doing those. But I'm hoping to get out there, Veronica. I need to get you and Mr. Formiati and Les, and I know there's somebody else. I can't think who the other person is that frequents my channel here on Mondays, but I need to get you guys and see about trying to book some gigs maybe next year in 2025. That is a goal. I would love to do that. That would be so fun. Yeah, I'd love to meet you too. Yes, and yeah, I have another buddy that Larry actually knows more or better than I do, but he's a Fractal user. He uses the Axe-Fx, and he's got a great YouTube channel. This guy, Leon Todd. He's from the Gold Coast, I believe. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to try and get out there and do some gigs in Australia. It looks amazing. Hey, Angelo! Angelo just came back to say goodnight, Vince. Awesome, man. You know what? Hang out for 30 seconds. I'm going to play some Lou Paolo Over the Rainbow for you. So, hang on. So this hat was given to me by Lou Paolo. And this is Lou's signature Les Paul that I got from, basically from Lou. Like, we went on a, this is another great story. So Lou was the rhythm guitar player for Les Paul the guy. Okay? The guy, Les Paul. And let me just make sure we're in tune. And when I met Lou, it was in the early 90s. And then we kind of lost touch. Didn't see him for a while. And then we got reacquainted in 2009, I think it was. And there's a whole thing behind that. But to sum up, I wound up playing with Lou for 10 years before he passed away. And when this guitar was released, this, hey Mark, thanks. Just giving a little backstory on this while I'm tuning it up. So Lou had gotten this signature model made in tribute to him by Gibson, and there were only 400 made. And I have number 172 out of 400. And of course, Lou signed the back. And the guitar plays amazing. But let's see. So what wound up happening? So I wound up getting friendly with Lou. This guitar was released, and then he said to me, a friend of mine, Mike, worked at, what is that place called? Musician's Friend, the online music store. And he asked me if he thought Lou would be interested in doing a video on his guitar at Musician's Friend. Or American Music Supply, sorry. American Music Supply. So I was like, sure, I'll ask Lou. So Lou was like, oh yeah, I'll do it. He goes, you know what else? I'm going to call Gibson and get the Gibson tour bus to take us. So the Gibson tour bus picked us up, took us to American Music Supply. We did this whole thing at American Music Supply, and then we went to the Mahwah Museum where all the Les Paul antiques were there. And they're still there, actually, in Mahwah, because that's where Les Paul lived, in Mahwah. So it was really cool. And I wound up getting this guitar, brand new that day. Lou signed it. It's actually signed right in the back. Oh, it's upside down now. There's the number. And then Lou, they wanted to put Lou's name at the top of the guitar, but Lou said no, that would not be cool because it's a Les Paul. And they were like, well, you have the same initials Les Paul, Lou Palo, we'll just put your name up there. And he was like, no, leave my friend's name and put me at the 12th fret. So that's a little bit of the backstory on this guitar. So I got that the day that we went to the exhibit at the Mile Museum and to American Music Supply. All right, we are in tune. Uh-oh, we're in the wrong sound. All right, here we go. You guys are asking about the comments. What are we at? 868. Wow, you were close. 869. Thank you. Yeah, so I have, every guitar has a story. I should just start doing YouTube videos once a week about each guitar that I have, because I'm telling you, every guitar has a story, and they're usually pretty awesome stories. I've been very fortunate. If you go over, you lose like Price is Right. That's correct. Yep. So 872. Keep them coming. So this one, my mom usually watches the replay. So this is going to go out to my mom and to Angelo. And Lou had asked me one day, he said, Vince, thank you, Dev. He goes, Vince, I want you to check out Over the Rainbow. He goes, just Google it and do Over the Rainbow Les Paul Trio. And just learn it and do it your way. So I went through about 5 or 6 videos of Lou playing with Les Paul, and this one in particular just struck me. It was amazing. It's from, I think, a concert called Les Paul and Friends, and they're sitting on a circular stage, and there's people all around them, and the version was just incredible. So I lifted all the licks as best as I could that Les played. And when I played this live, he turned to me and he was like, we never rehearsed. That was another thing. Lou did not want to rehearse. He's just like, go home, learn the song, and show up. That was his thing. And I was fine with that because I've done that plenty of times. So, hey, Lig, what's up? Lig Z! So I went home and learned it. And when we were done, he just looked over at me and he was like, wow, man, those were the Les licks, you know? And I was like, wow, thanks. And then we played it another time, and Nikki Parat, the bass player, was there. And she looked at me, and she was really emotional. I think she was crying. And she's like, I haven't heard those licks since Les passed away. And I got chills. Like, oof. Anyway, so here we go. This one goes out to Mom. And, of course, Angelo, because Angelo was at a lot of those gigs with Lou, and we had such good times with Lou. Yes, we did. And we would end every night with this song. But I'm not going to end. We'll do a couple more after this. All right, Over the Rainbow. Hopefully I remember how it goes. Haven't played it in a while. All right, a little over the rainbow. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, the flowers. I remembered to actually turn them on. Uh, Thanks, Jeff. I hope you're feeling better, man. I hope you're feeling good. Yes, Leg, a little jazz, little jazzy thing. Angelo, you're welcome. Thank you, Dev. Thank you so much. Ed, thank you. Yeah, it's such a cool tune. So all of those, Les had really bad arthritis, so by that time he was really struggling to play. But he did so much with just two fingers and sometimes just one finger. Um, all right, man. Well, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself, please. Yes. But yeah, just amazing times with Lou. So he played every Monday night in place of Les at the Iridium, and I probably went 90% of the time because I never went when Les was alive, and I was so annoyed with myself that I did not go while Les was alive. And then when Lou invited me, he's like, "You can come anytime you want, hang out." So I did. I did as much as possible, and it was incredible. The amount of people I met through Lou was amazing. Just rock stars, jazz people. Some of my heroes. I met Steve Stevens from Billy Idol. He signed one of my Les Pauls and argued with me about signing it because he didn't want to ruin it, and he actually offered to buy it from me. Oh my God! Just so many great stories with Lou. Who else? What was another one that was really Jose Feliciano? Met him. Oh my goodness! Wendy and I went so many times. We went on Mondays to the Iridium. We met. Why can't I think of his name? Oh my God! He's one of my favorite guitar players. I'll play the riff and then I'll remember. Hang on. Oh, I got it. Joe Walsh. This guitar is just crazy. Oh my God, such a good fat tone. Hey, take it easy. Take it easy, mister. Doug, great to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, come back again, hang out. Doug's a great photographer. He shot the band many times, not just those ones that he sent me of Stu, but other nights. You definitely did not forget how to play that song. Thanks, man, if you're still here. Thank you. Yeah, it's just one of those things. I'm always like self-conscious of not practicing. I don't practice songs. I don't practice songs anymore. I just practice techniques and things and concepts, but I don't really practice songs anymore. Let's see. Any questions? Anybody have any questions? Can't be here long. The Secret Legacy, hello, good to see you. Can't be here too long. Can't recharge the battery. Oh, bummer. All right, well, thanks for being here and stopping in. Oh, wow, you lost power. Not in my area, I'm in the Northwest. Oh, okay. Well, everybody on the East Coast here, tomorrow we're supposed to be getting some serious snow. So I hope we don't get as much as they're claiming we're going to get. But what can you do? I have to go outside when we're done here and put my windshield wipers up. That's something I always do during snowstorms. That way they don't ice up and stick to the windshield. Dev is wondering, how many guitars do you have in total? I don't know. I lost count. A friend of mine counted, and it's a good amount. Again, I've been playing 98% of my life. I still have my first guitar from when I was a kid. I showed that last week. Excuse me. I'd say at least it's got to be 40 or more. It's probably way more than 40. Who am I kidding? Is there one guitar that inspires you creatively more than the others? Ooh, that's a tough question. They all have different things. So, like before, thank you. Yeah, but I've been playing for more than 40 years. So that's like one a year. Sort of. All right, so let's see. First question was, is there... Let's highlight that, and then I think there's another question here to you. Okay, yeah, so let's put that there. I have a cool trick. I can highlight comments for my attention so I can go back to them. All right, so let's get to this question before... So where did it go? There we go. So is there one guitar that inspires you creatively more than the others? So I think each guitar has its own thing. So like on this guitar, actually on my first Les Paul that I ever bought, which is the black... let's get this out of the way. I'm running over my cable. The black one, the first black one there. That's my first Les Paul custom that I ever bought when I was real young. And I wrote that riff that I played on the Crazy Ultra guitar. This riff came from that guitar because it just had such... So here, check this out. And it's going to sound equally awesome on this because this is a Les Paul, so... It's got a really fat, thick tone. Next question was, do you ever reach for the whammy bar when there's not one there? Yes. Yes, I do. And it drives me absolutely crazy. So there'll be times where you'll just see me playing a Les Paul and I'll go to grab it. So then I try and play it off and make it like a cool move. Like I went like, oh yeah, look at that. It's not there. Oops. So let's see. Miss Janelle, I have to get going. Thanks for a great show and talk soon. Thank you, Lori. Thanks for being here. You are awesome. And yes, please help support the channel. Yes, you can do PayPal at Vince Janella, and you can also do a Venmo thing, which Did I mess that up again this week? Let's see. Where is it? Nope. It's not showing up. But it's just PayPal .me/Vince Janella and Venmo Vince-Janella. If anybody's interested in helping support the cause, and it'd be for picks and strings and small stuff. I don't expect crazy money. I appreciate everybody who's been here and comes and hangs out. I call it the Strings, Picks, and Coffee Fund. Yes. Let's see. Vince, everything's still in the works for letting us get to see last year's show with Push to Walk. Yes. No, it's not going to be too much trouble. It's gonna happen. I just have to finish building the site for it. But the other day I went through the videos actually and checked everything out. I have them all lined up, and I might have to compress them down to a smaller size to get them on the site. But they are solid and ready to go. So that's definitely going to be happening. Probably March or April. Maybe I'll do it in April since April's Guitar Month, and just kind of make that one of the nights. So I just looked over here and forgot to tell the story about the hat. This is Lou Palo's hat he gave me. He never wore hats much except for when he did an album called the New Jersey Guitar Mafia. And it was him and a bunch of other Italian guys that played guitar and bass. Al Caiola. Oh my goodness, I gotta get the record and look at it. But there were just all of these amazing people. So he gave me this hat when he went in the hospital for some major surgery, and he didn't think he was gonna make it. But thankfully he did, and he was with us for a lot more years, which was really cool. And hey, Lori, if you're still here, just before you go, we are at 967 comments, and we have 15 minutes left. So how about you guys just start spamming the hell out of the chat and get us to 1,000. Have a great night, Vince. Thanks for the great time. You're welcome, Timothy. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. There's at least 25 people here on all the platforms. That's really interesting. Let's put the hat over here. Zip. Interesting because what do we have? We have 17 on YouTube. So the rest of you guys that aren't chatting are somewhere else between Facebook, 2 Facebook channels, and possibly Twitch. So please say hi if you're hanging out. Please say hi. Vince Janella, you don't... Whoops. There we go. Vince Janella, you don't need to compress the video files. You can upload to YouTube. Set it as private and click share, copy URL into the website. Oh, okay, I could try that. The only thing is I don't want ads and stuff to come up on those. So what I'll do is I'm going to try and leave them full and upload them to this other site that I have. And if that doesn't work, then I'll try it that way. That's a good idea. I can mark them as private, so they'll show up. Oh, Dev is stepping up. We're at 980. Thank you, Dev. Ryan. Yes. Are we there yet? How about now? Nope. 981. We're getting close. Less than 20 away. Yes, absolutely. If we get there, do we get the horn? We will get the horn. 985. Hippies chiming in. Nice. Dev is cranking them out. Thank you, Ryan. Oh man, is it snowing there yet? It's probably snowing here. I've been down here for so long. Who knows? Thanks, Timothy. Good night. Push it. Let's go. I'll even send one. Yo. Oops. Let's see. 998, 1,000. We hit 1,000. So 1,000 was 4 back. 1, 2, 3, 4 back. That looks like Metalhead Hippie. Awesome. Hippie gets it. And we get the bicycle horn? Nah. We're going to get the full blown out DJ horn. There we go. 1K comments. That's right, 1K. Thank you, Dev. It's funny seeing my own comment. Yes, the vibes were awesome. Yes, we're going to give applause for everybody here in the audience every week. Everybody's so cool. Yes. Hippie for the win. Absolutely. Oh my goodness, 2K will be here till 4 in the morning. I gotta get some rest. I need some more water. I'm losing my voice. There's only a drip left. Alright, so let's see. What can I do that has Les Paul type stuff? Let's go to the stream master list. Master list, something that has not too much tremolo bar. Oh, we could do another, let's do another Santana tune. I used to do this with Lou. Thanks, Dev. I'm good. I had just a little bit left, and I got one more sip left in here, and then that'll help me last for the rest here. Les Paul and Mary Ford, yeah, man, yeah, that was the real deal. Those two, what a great duo. Do all of your guitars look mint, or do you have some that are more of the worn? You know, it's crazy. Everything I have looks crazy spotless. And I'll give you one of my secrets. There's actually one of the live videos, you could hear Wendy in the background yelling, "Tell him about the belt! Tell him about the belt!" But I'll tell you about the belt. So, let's see. All right. So, let's put this over here. So, since I ever played guitar when I was a kid, I always wore my belt to the side. See that? That way there's no belt rash on any of my guitars, because the belt is on the side. Let's see. All of your guitars. Okay, so that was there. Vince, Slash from Guns N' Roses, Godfather solo. Oh my goodness. I used to play the Godfather solo before he played it. So check this out. My dad wanted me to learn this years ago when I was a kid. Let's see if I can do it. I haven't played this in so long, and Lou found out that I played it, and we would do it together. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was definitely playing this before Slash was even Slash. I mean, I was like, I don't even know how old. But being in an Italian family, at the parties, my grandfather and my dad play the Godfather theme. I gotta remember. I can't remember that part, but I can do that for sure. pretty close for not playing it since I was probably 12. No, actually, I did play that with Lou. All right, let me jump back to here. Now you guys are getting chatty. What's your most Les Paul influenced original? That would be that tune that I played before, which doesn't really have a name. It's a working title, the Ultra Viable. That one. And let's see. I missed something else. What's this? I heard in Miami there's a souped up truck with a horn that's real sounding. A large ship horn. My friend, my neighbor years ago, he had a train horn in his F-150 Ford pickup. A train horn. Like a real train horn. He needed 2 car batteries and an air compressor for that thing. And this is so mean, but this was before YouTube, and my God, I wish he filmed this stuff. We would drive around. I shouldn't even admit to this. I only did it with him once, but this was like his regular Friday night thing. He would drive around the neighborhood and let the horn go when people were walking and scare the hell out of them. Oh my God. If he filmed that stuff, he would have the largest YouTube channel ever because it was friggin' hilarious. All right, all of mine are the same, and I catch hell. Love that, Les Paul. Thank you. Yeah, Jam Pro sound. Let's see. Yes, we're gonna do some Santana. Love that score. It's awesome. Yeah, I haven't played it, and I played it by ear when I was younger. Of course, I figured it out by ear. And then Lou asked me to do it with him. And we did a lot of really cool guitar duet stuff, Lou and I, with great harmonies. Not a lot of it got recorded, which is a shame. But that's it there. It's a half step back, that's right. Nope. That's it. Now I'm remembering it. Starting to get the reflex happening. Thanks for reminding me about this. Piece. I gotta work on it a couple times and get it back under my fingers. I'll remember it. Let's see. What speakers are you hearing in the room? This Fender behind me. This guy. And then I have 2 monitors in front of me. And then there's another one across the room. So I'm in a stereo field. Which is great because the tracks come in and I can get them in the front. I can get the feedback for the guitar and pick up the feedback nicely. It's such a cool movie, and that soundtrack is great. Such a great theme, played so well. Thank you so much. Thank you. I go back to the SNL jump. Yes! Oh my God. That was such a great scene, or skit, the whole skit. Belushi. Oh, he was hysterical. Oh my god. All right, so I'm gonna do one more, and we'll call it a night. Because now we're pushing 3 hours here. We're right at the end. So thank you all for participating. We are at 1,043 comments. So much fun hanging out with you guys and gals every Monday. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let your friends know that may like instrumental guitar and wacky guitar stories, and even some wacky non-related guitar stories. And I appreciate all of you for being here. So we're going to do one more. This one I did with Lou. Hopefully I can remember it. Yeah, I think I got it. It's in C minor. Alright. So this one's called Europa. Another great Santana tune. Alright, we'll close out the night with some Santana. It would help if I turned the guitar on, wouldn't it? All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Woo! Yeah! You guys and gals are awesome. Thanks so much for being here, everybody. Thank you, Vince Janela, for sharing your wonderful work with the world. Grateful to have an opportunity to hear you play. Thank you so much, Veronica. And yeah, I'm serious about checking out how I can get over to Australia and do some gigs. So I will be in touch. Like I was saying about 2 weeks ago, I have some stuff in the works that I want to finish up. I want to have a product, CD available for people to download. So when I do actually tour, I have stuff for people to remember me by and whatnot. Some hats, t-shirts, signature guitar picks. Right on. Right? There you go. And then the VG in the back there. So I got to get all of this stuff made and ready to rock for that kind of thing. So I'm thinking 2025, that'll be the year. Yeah. So again, thank you. Thank you, Mike. Hope you're feeling good, man. Hope everybody's doing well. Wendy would always say, be kind, be patient, be tolerant, because you never know what someone is going through. And of course, we both took that very seriously because we had a lot of our own problems, and we never told anybody because we wanted to keep it light here on the show, you know. But that's the message. I'm gonna start saying that at the end of every show because she would say that. There's actually a sound clip of her. I might play it once I'm good to be able to hear it all the time. But I will say it until then. Be kind, be patient, be tolerant, because you never know what someone's going through. Be good to each other, people, and I'll catch you all next Monday. Thanks for being here. So cool to have you all from all over the place hanging out. Thanks. Take care.